Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. What do you need to know for the week, Aries? Okay, there it is. We have Beyond Wisdom, and bottom of the deck, Sharing Cultural Ideals. All right, so this seems like a family-oriented week. Generational, ancestral ideas, opinions, beliefs coming up. And I feel like it's working through that and seeing what makes sense and what doesn't in regards to that. So this could be having a conversation with a loved one about what they believe is the wisest path for you, the wisest choice, and you doing the same. Now this could be you doing it for a loved one as well. It doesn't have to be that you receive the wisdom. It could be that you're giving the wisdom. But yeah, this seems like just a family gathering, family get together, connecting with your loved ones to see what is the next step and what is the smartest step to take. We have the Well Watcher, Wisdom, Power of the Divine. So that's the second time with Wisdom. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Arrow Master, Hitting the Mark, Intention, and Detachment. Yeah, this feels like possibly the clashing of opinions, or just kind of like an agree to disagree situation where maybe you have to bite your tongue, or maybe you have to just kind of let the other person say what they need to say, because you know that there's almost like a stubbornness energy here, like a not wanting to rock the boat, excuse me, not wanting to cause problems within the family dynamic, and so kind of just accepting something. Yeah, I mean, and it could cause such a stir that you might have to make the decision to detach, right? You might have to make the decision to just take a break from the person for the week and try to come back to the conversation at a later point. Or it could be just needing to detach emotionally so that you can understand mentally, so that you can kind of put yourself in their shoes, or just give them like the power, and not in a negative way, but almost like it's gonna be more work than it's worth if we keep rocking the boat over opinions and ideas. Yeah, even the tarot is saying the same thing. There's obviously history between you and this other person, and love between you and this other person. You care about each other. You care about each other's future. But someone is just very set in their ways, or they're hung up, and they're kind of stuck on how they view the situation, what they believe in, and they have a very different idea of what is to come, what's in the future, than you do. And yeah, it almost brings like a level of responsibility for them. Like they see it as they're taking care of you, and if you don't, accept that idea or that belief, then you're kind of hurting their feelings. But it's at the end of the day, if this is about them trying to push an idea or belief on you, then again, at the end of the day, it's not their life, it's your life. They have the best intention. All right, there's no negative intention here. It's just, yeah, this almost feels like financial advice. It's almost like they feel like without them, you don't know how to handle change. You don't know how to handle life, specifically financially, or with some kind of financial decision, whether that's a new job, or buying a home, or moving somewhere, or getting into a partnership that is financial in nature. To them, they're taking care of you. The cards are saying that there is some wisdom in what they have to share with you. And there's some wisdom in what you have to share with them. This is very much a teacher-student archetype dynamic, where you're the teacher and the student, and they're the teacher and the student. And if both parties can come together and understand each other on a deeper level, and come to terms with the fact that You have two different ideas, but both ideas are still valid and both ideas are still wise, because really this is about like someone trying to make the most fair and justified and common sense decision, and then the other person thinks it's completely the other way, but you're both right. You're both right and you're both wrong. That's what the cards are saying. So if there can be some kind of, mediation, if there can be some kind of understanding and compromise between the two of you, then something can move forward, because it does seem like, because of this like clashing of ideas or of opinions, it does seem almost like something is stuck. Something can't move forward until the decision is made, right? And the decision can't be made until somebody budges. Somebody is willing to work with the other person. Then once somebody does, then the other person can step in and say, oh, you're right. We should work this out. So it is really about just collaborating with this other person. And again, it does feel like very, very family. Specifically, there's a heavy, like, older male energy on the table. But, so, like, a father and a son, specifically, is what I'm seeing. But it doesn't have to be. It's again, I'm just going to leave it at that. Because it's really just coming together, remembering that at the root of it, you love each other, you care for each other, you want what's best for each other. But there needs to be better communication. All right? I hope this helped. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.